Welcome and thank you for watching the review for Lurid Memories' new album, Dematerializing. I am Thomas Mergel, and this is amazing progressive death metal from San Diego, California. These guys are ex-Gortuary and current Gortuary members, and Oscar Padilla left the band in 2000, and he came with Memory. It's now called Lurid Memory, but they were called Memory until just recently. Their brand of progressive death metal is of the, I mean, you can compare it to like just jazzy and groove-filled progressive death metal, and then incredibly heavy moments too, where they come across as heavy as Carcass, or even Gorguts or Disgorge. I mean, this kind of progressive death metal is rare. It's few and far between, because you get bands like Obscura and Beyond Creation who pay their dues to bands like Death, and they have just fantastic progressive death metal sounds. But and you can just keep them within the progressive, maybe even technical death metal genre. But when it comes to Lurid Memory, I think these guys have a chance to branch out and show signs of brutal death metal within progressive death metal. It's phenomenal the way the vocals are performed, the way the drums are just incredibly hectic blast beats at moments, and then just technical filled grooves at the time at certain moments. It's fulfilling, to say the least. Guitars sound incredible, the tone is great, the instrumentation and the writing on this EP is phenomenal. You get 5 songs, about 28 minutes of just incredibly thought out, enriching progressive death metal. When I got this, I wasn't prepared for the mindfuck I was about to hear. You can get this on Funeral Noise Records, and my buddy Carlos Matt sent this to me, and I have just come to terms that I'm in love with that guy. He's fucking awesome. I love all of his labels he works with, all the bands he works with, and become one of my favorite people to work with. This band has quickly become one of my favorites, and this EP, this release, has become one of my favorites of the year as well. Listened to this about 3 times prior to... I listened to this once or twice prior to getting the actual physical copy, and then of course I jammed it a couple times last week too, on the way to and from work. Now, the first song, I think it's called, let's see here, A Whisper in the Dark. This is a great opening track if you're like a newbie like I am. You're just kind of getting into this. It's really slow going. I don't think the music even kicks in until about 25 seconds into it. And coming from San Diego, it's no surprise to hear Travis Ryan do some guest vocals and screams on this song. And you know, Travis Ryan, infamous from, you know, Cattle Decapitation, Murder Construct, and, you know, various other projects he's been in. But I mean, this Lurid Memory is new to me, and then hearing one of my favorite all-time vocalists belt out some things on the very first track that I'm listening to, I'm like, fuck yes, I'm sold, this is awesome. And then I dive more and more into this spiraling, hectic, beautiful songwriting, and I'm just taken away. The bass guitars are awesome. I love the sound that Dominic has from Beyond Creation, Obscura, Death. I love that kind of fretless bass sound. I think it's just groovy as shit. I think it's just jazzy. It adds a lot of character to progressive death metal. To have that kind of bass tone and have it work with such brutality is phenomenal. I love it. There's bass solos on here. There's some mad licks on here. The bass playing is on its own level compared to the guitar playing, but it's not like they're battling for space or time or your own like listening. Like, you don't have to focus on the bass, or you don't have to focus on the guitars. they mesh together really well, and that kind of cohesion makes the songs blend and flow really well. And then of course you have fantastic vocals and drumming on top of that. So I could just sit here and gush even more, but I would say just buy this motherfucker now. Lurid Memory, Dematerializing. I'll give this a 9 out of 10 and get it on Funeral Noise Records. Thank you for watching, thank you for liking and commenting, and let me know what you think about this album below. I would buy this now. And support this band. They're good guys. I've never met them, but I assume they're good guys if they're from, you know, San Diego. It seems like a bunch of good musicians and people out there. They got Travis Ryan on the EP, so enjoy. And, you know, if Carlos is pimping these guys out, then I think they're good guys. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye-bye.